So today I'm going to take a look at this article on the BBC News site. We can see here from the headline that a university worker at Aberdeen has been charged over comments that they made about Ann Widdecombe's brutal murder. It goes on to talk about they've been charged over some social media comments. Now, what I found interesting is this. So this person is called Heather Herbert, had reportedly posted about Widdecombe's death, saying that it was good news and that she hoped it was an extremely painful death. And then it goes on to say her posts were reported to Police Scotland. Now, what the BBC are not saying here is that this Heather Herbert is actually a biological man who's undergone some sort of transition to become what we call a trans woman. Now, I don't know whether the BBC either don't think it's relevant or have some particular editorial guidelines about how they gender people. But I think it can be a bit misleading. Now, there's obviously going to be some women out there, actual biological women, who might rejoice at the death of somebody who's been brutally murdered because they didn't like their opinions. But I think it puts a different complexion on it when actually what we're talking about here is a biological man saying these things. I mean, he's rejoicing over the brutal murder of Ann Widdecombe, who was essentially a defenceless old woman, had absolutely no chance, and appears to have been, from news articles, hit over the head with a hammer something like 20, 21 times. Now, I don't know whether this is a thing with the BBC is that they don't like telling who these people are, but if we're going to understand who these people are rejoicing about these things, let's give it some proper context. If you want to give them female pronouns because they're a trans person, fair enough, but make it absolutely clear that what we're talking about is a biological male.